Well, hello there YouTubers. Now, about 10 years ago I started this sort of YouTube channel and I only really put a few videos on there. I think there's about 3 or 4 videos. The most popular one that got 20,000 views was about Zoom suspension forks and basically me ranting about how terrible they were, which was a pretty accurate statement for the time. They were just the cheap pressed steel forks. They were the lowest of the low. There was no damping, nothing like that. The lowers are made of steel, the bushings are made out of really cheap plastic, the things flexed like crazy. They also made cheap handlebars and cheap stems, and everything with Zoom written on it was pretty much terrible except for the adjustable stems they did. That was 10 years ago. Now, things have changed an awful lot, and bike prices and bike part prices have gone sky high. So that's leaving a lot of people to wonder if China and unknown companies like Zoom have good products or not. And well, with the disc brakes I had, the £30 hydraulic disc brakes, now I abused them on purpose just to see if these things would die or not. I put them on my 50-mile-an-hour electric bike that I built up. I do ride regular bikes mostly, but I like electronics. If you watch this YouTube channel, you get the general idea. So I deliberately put them on the e-bike. I did things like riding around at full speed, slamming on the brakes continuously. Then I put the bike in the stand, held the back brake on whilst I spun the electric motor up to full speed, and the disc glowed red hot, but the caliper didn't yield and carries on working even now without a bleed, which is absolutely incredible. I probably should bleed it though. Anyway, more to the point. So this is the HL Corporation, which is the name of the parent company to Zoom. They started in 1991 or something like that, that's not important. But anyway, this is what we have now. Obviously we have our low-end suspension forks, but no, it doesn't seem to be in any real order. They seem to be a bit scattered through their websites. This is a 29er suspension fork. It's 120mm of travel. Has adjustable preload, hydraulic lockout and remote lockout, 32mm stanchions. They're just basic steel stanchions, 15mm axle, 2.5 kilo weight. The travel is supposed to be 60mm, so it's a bit of an oddball to say the least. Maybe it's a dirt jump fork, it doesn't really specify. It's 700C, so that can't be a dirt jump fork, so that's a bit odd. Anyway, most of these are sort of your low-end-ish version. So it's going on about this one here, 28S, it's a low-end one. So it's still a bit random to what products they do sell, and the website is a little bit random. So let's go on to this downhill looking fork. I say looking for a bit of a reason. Right, 26 inch, so apparently you haven't got with the times yet. Adjustable preload, Teflon bushing, 20mm for axle, hydraulic rebound adjust, which is good because some of these forks don't have the rebound adjust that they sell, and this fork is only £130, so how good or terrible it is I don't know, but I am thinking about getting one just to make a YouTube video of it. So it's one-piece magnesium lowers, of course, 37.5mm hard anodised stanchions. Yeah, all normal stuff. So, yeah, there's like some huge, yeah. 3D, does the 3D thing work? No, it doesn't. It says something in Chinese that I don't understand. Obviously, I still do that typical fake downhill forks, but having a look, because the suspension forks is the market they really struggle to crack on the low end, sort of. On the high end rather, not low end. Low end they cracked it, they done some real cheap nasty crap. Anyway, so remote lockout on this puppy, hydraulic lockout, air spring, remote lockout, rebound adjustment, compression adjustment. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. VXA 32, so it's obviously a 32mm stanchion, so 27.5 wheels. This looks like an old Magura fork in terms of the decals. Just the way it says drift here, drift 32, so presumably again another cross-country fork, tapered steer. Features climb mode, compression adjustable, rebound adjustable, air spring, one-piece magnesium, 32mm aluminium stanchions, 15mm QR axle, 1.7 kilos, nearest makes a difference, weight, and the travel's 140mm. It's also available at 100 and 120mm of travel. So we're a little bit all over the place with this website again. I'm just trying to work out that's the high-end range seems to be the VAXA series. They also seem to do them for other bikes, like 20-inch bikes and things. So here we have the 680 AMS. This thing looks like a beast, doesn't it? 20mm for axle, hydraulic rebound adjust, so it's like your typical sort of like enduro type fork. 100, well no, not enduro, trail at 140mm. Doesn't appear to have a lockout or compression adjustment though. I have no idea how much it costs, so yeah, I know the big downhill one's about £130, so these are all going to be sub £200, which is really impressive, even if it works. That's really impressive. Their hydraulic brakes were fantastic, so it certainly seems like, you know, they're getting better. Technology, no, we want this. Oh, he's just got various e-bike. Let's go handlebars. There's a lot of different handlebars, road bike handlebars. All sorts of different handlebars. They show coloured anodised ones at the top. Oh, here we go, we're getting some of the coloured. Sorry about that. Show you there. They're a nice red colour. Wow, isn't that amazing? Available in 800mm wide. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, basically some of these seem to be quite good products for the price. I can't find the disc brakes actually listed on this website at the moment. The website is a bit like it was designed by a 2-year-old. Yeah, anyway, that concludes the video on the Zoom suspension fork website / bicycle components in general. It's still a bit random, it's still a bit all over the place, but the quality has definitely improved dramatically. Should you go out and buy a set of suspension forks with this name on it? I'm not going to recommend it until I try them, but yeah, it seems quite interesting anyway. They've definitely moved on in 10 years. They were just pressed steel previously with aluminium lowers at the higher end, and they were making a big deal out of aluminium lowers back then. But with you know, current prices and everything, it's certainly a thing to consider. I mean, I've had a lot of decent stuff from China, and it seems like we're not just opening the door to the Chinese, we're laying a big red carpet for them. They're going to do the same thing they did to the RC car industry, the textile industry. You know, RC cars used to be like 3 different brands. Now all the Chinese have just taken the market over completely. Electronics, not quite, but there's lots of cameras, there's lots of cool stuff out there that is good quality from China. And cycling is going to be the next big market for them. They're going to come out with their own brands to compete directly against, you know, Cannondale, Specialized and all that kind of stuff. They already make these bikes in China, so they're just going to go, okay, we're going to cut out the middleman and sell it ourselves, and then that's going to compete directly with the Western bikes. So it will happen. But yeah, that concludes my video on the Zoom website 10 years later. See you later.